Ready and cut. We made a cut. Now we've cut. So over here, let's push this toolbox to the limit. Oh, it is pushed to the limit. There's a little stop here. Okay. Let's move the cup holder then. It's your drink holder. I made this in welding class back in school. Did a fantastic job. I should show you the welds. I'm not going to show you the welds. But we need to put it somewhere where we can store our drinks and have it not be in the way. Honestly, everything is in the way. I think I'm just going to put it over here in the corner. Off camera. So I can move this toolbox. Dang, I can't move it over. Let's see. I can move it over this way, but then that plug is going to get blocked. Man, I got to make a choice here, don't I? Maybe I can just move it a little bit closer. And what we'll do is we'll move it closer with Air It Extra Dry. Holy cow, who remembers those commercials? We'll plug that in there. And then what we'll do is we'll take our charging cords and chargers. I have two different chargers for these same impact batteries that I use. The one impact, actually I only have one impact battery and two chargers. But the reason for that is when I got the impact gun, where is the impact gun? When I got the impact gun, of course it came without a battery, so I had to buy a battery. And the battery that it came with died like immediately. And I couldn't get it to charge, and I thought it was the charger, so I went and bought another charger, and that didn't do the trick. So then I went and bought, just making sure you're still there. You never know if I'm losing you. So then I went and bought another charger, which is a fast charger, which is kind of nice. It charges one of these guys up in like 30 minutes. Unfortunately, nothing is going to save this one battery. So in that one instance, that one yellow brand failed me. But for getting stuff done, I think what we're going to do is put this lid down for a second. Or all the way down. And I think we'll just run a couple of these cords behind here. Yeah, see, I can loop this behind. And this will give us a little bit more plug space. It's also going to make me show you things I don't want to show you. Don't look at my underwear. I know you looked. It's okay. I forgive you. We're friends. Let's do this charger too. Just because I would like to have this plug be super accessible and not tied up with chargers. I'd like it to be something I can get to easily for other things I want to plug in. And so we'll plug him in there. We'll plug him in here. We don't need him plugged into the tap. And then, since I never use them both at the same time, I just freed up another plug. We'll take this guy, and we'll run him behind the others, and run him all the way over here, and plug him into the adapter. So, because I'm using those same two chargers, never at the same time, one's a slow, one's a fast, it's okay to have them plugged into the same plug. Normally I would say, if you're using an adapter, really limit what you put into these things, because they are not protected by anything, and I don't think these are definitely not ground certified, so they will die. Check it out. This is garbage. This is my little number punch set. I got it at an antique store. They gave it to me for a decent price at least, but it's just somebody's homemade. Maybe not homemade. It's definitely a purchase box. I don't think it's antique by any means, but having a number punch set is super useful. And having a place to put your number punch set, also super useful. I think we're going to combine some boxes. Oh, man, what are you guys doing there? I think what we're going to do here, this is one of our air tool kits for the, we bought the air compressor that puts out so much air, we can't hardly keep up with it. Here's another air tool kit. Here's the fittings to another air tool kit that are supposed to be really great because they're supposed to be, I don't know if you can tell, they're supposed to be straight through 1/4 inch instead of having a step down like most do, because these, I don't know if you can see, but like, maybe you can see these, they step down inside, and so you lose a lot of airflow, theoretically. I don't really think you lose that much airflow, and they didn't fit. I mean, they fit, but they don't fit. Like, here's just a regular fitting, and they no fitting. So then I was like, well, okay, this is the fitting that came on the air compressor. So then I changed the fitting on the air compressor, thinking, oh man, that'll be the trick. Then they didn't fit into the fitting that I fitted out of the, yeah, so money well spent. Luckily, it was all at that port of no return place. That's a good place. Oh, let's see. So these are extra air fittings and stuff in case we get more air hose. Definitely need this for pumping up basketballs. And this needs to go on the blower. This goes on the little air gun that I got in my hand. And you always want to put your rubber tip on your air nozzle, because you don't want to damage anything. But now I need to figure out where they go. Actually, I have a couple of these extra bins, and they're just about perfect. So there's a tire inflator. There's the air chuck. Extra thing. And now they're all in the same place. And I know where they live. And I don't have to like go looking for them. Alright, so that's all done. That is definitely garbage. These things dry up. Scraper tool. Do I have scraper tools? Scraper tools. Didn't I put you somewhere? Oh, scraper tools. Screwdrivers. This is the best screwdriver I ever bought. I don't even remember who makes this thing. But it's stainless, can't rust. Magnetic help on the tip. You see that? Ooh, it's fancy. And then it has all these different bits in here. And they're all stainless too. No rust. And then it's magnetic, so that it doesn't pop off all the time. Really useful when you're doing just about anything. Especially if you just want to have one screwdriver in your hand, because you might be on a ladder or something. That's way better to have than, say, a pocket full of screwdrivers poking you in the leg. Socket bars. I've got socket bars. And I've got sockets galore. The only problem is some of them are half, and these are only 3/8. So I'm going to have to sort those. Let's set these aside for sorting. Oh my goodness. That's a little tiny bucket for all that heavy stuff. Oh, rest in peace. 1/2 to 3/8 adapter. Impact adapter too, man. They just like, you know what ripped it off? Believe it or not, is I never had that problem with my air gun, but as soon as I started using the 1/2 inch impact, it broke stuff. So I don't know if it's just the difference of like the electric torque comes on strong or what, but yeah, that took care of those things. I think that's a good spot for you to live. I want you to live right there too, but you're probably not going to fit. This little box goes in this little box. These things are so handy. And by so handy, I mean like I don't think I've ever used this thing for its actual intention, which is to like carry stuff around. All I ever do is when I want to work on one of the cars, I'll take one of the tins with me, or the little bins, and I keep the little bin with me to put like screws and stuff in. Which I guess, if I was gonna do like a big tear down or something where I was tearing off maybe like body panels, I wanted to keep track of where those screws went, or doing an engine and I wanted to keep track of what bolts went where. That'd be really handy, and then you could take it and put it away. But for most of what I'm doing right now, not really helping me any. I have wrench holders. Magic wrench holders. And I have wrenches over here. There's too many to go in wrench holders. That's going to be a problem. I need to figure out where this guy's going to live. I'm just kind of vamping. Where would it live? I know what you're thinking. Down there is a good spot. But I think it's too tall. Yeah. It's too tall. I don't want to slide it under there because stuff just gets lost. So, shoot. I don't want to put it in here because this is all paint stuff. Just for painting the house and stuff. So, that's the grease gun. Can't put it with the grease gun because it's greasy. Can't put it in there. That's too small. Lost. I'm lost. What do I do? I think I'm just going to have to put it where I don't want to put it. Just in this little groove right here. Okay. Air conditioning? Let's do one of those refill kits. Can you see it? Yeah. Hang on, let's do a reset.